What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Panthera here. We about to do a reading. Welcome to my new subscribers. For those of you who have been subscribed to my channel, what's popping, y'all? Like, share, subscribe with your fellow loved ones, family, friends, whomever. Because everybody need a little bit of this reading, okay? Because sometimes I be doing these readings and I'll go back and watch them and I'm like, that resonates completely. So you never know what you going to hear or what we going to talk about. Okay? Follow me on Instagram, Solar Jaguar, Panthera. All that information is in my description box below, including if you need to book a reading with me. Prices have changed, so give it a little look and let me know what you guys want to do. Let's get into this reading. We like to say thank you to our angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and divine creator of all that is currently going through a lovely reset, and we should be following suit by making sure we're feeding our bodies divine foods and not just going out there staying home eating things that we don't need to be eating, that's actually going to produce phlegm where you think you have a cold and this, that, or whatever. Not that you think you have a cold, but if you're producing phlegm, you'll end up catching a cold unnecessarily because you're putting the foods in your body that's going to activate phlegm. So the best thing to do is eat a lot of grains, drink a lot of water, a lot of hot fluids, and y'all be straight and stay in peace, stay happy. Don't get too worried or worked up about things that's going on. Be cautious, be safe, but don't get yourself worked up about anything, y'all, okay? Let's get into... Let's do angels and ancestors first. Let's see. Let us see. Spirit guide, what message do you have for the collective? What message do you have for the collective? And one more. Let's see. What message do you have for the collective? Ooh. What message do you have for the collective? What message do you have for the collective? One more shuffle, okay? Message for the collective. That is it. That is what we have. We have at the bottom, follow the voice of your soul. So if the voice of your soul is telling you not to eat something or telling you not to do something, follow that voice. Okay, that inner guidance, or even about the things that you should be doing or could be doing, follow that voice. It's for a reason. Hermit, retreat and recharge. So definitely while you're listening to the voice of your soul, during this process of retreating and recharging, this is where you get a lot of good ideas, a lot of hunches. Then it also says, she-wolf, unleash the wild within. Yes, indeed. Retreat, recharge, follow the voice of your soul, and unleash the wild within. I want to see something with this she-wolf card and see what this says in the book. See if it mentions anything about these symbols, because they look quite interesting in here. And I'm speaking of this. I don't know if you guys see it. You guys can see it. Is it gonna... Those symbols here at the very top. Just looking to see if it has anything about that. If not, I'll put in the description box for this video for what I'm looking at, because you have the eagle in there. You also have Looks like that Mason symbol. It says, let your wild side up and out, unleash your talents and your desires. Perfect time to do so as we are all quarantined or self-quarantining. It's a great time to just be creative and just tap into those things that you haven't done in a while because of so-called procrastination or time. And time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So we decide what we're going to do with the moments and space that we have. You are being reloaded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you have been holding back on your hopes and dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. It says release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown, and encourages you to be free and unchanged and go beyond boundaries. Okay? So, pretty much what I just said. And now, follow the voice of your soul, just like it says at the bottom. And it was just 7 on the clock. So, meaning 7 is a spiritual number, the number of completion. So, definitely follow that inner voice as it may be igniting your passion, just as it's mentioned for the she-wolf. So, see where we going, y'all. Trust your instincts is under that. So it's looking like this message is going to be based off of listening to what your inner child or your inner wisdom is advising you. Because at this time where we're having this major reset globally, we too are having a major reset within ourselves and our character and our faith and seeing what it is that we truly know and if it lines up with what we are trying to do. Let's go into some tarot to see what's going on. See if Spirit can clarify this here. So Spirit, clarify this message for us as you're telling the collective to follow the voice of their soul, retreat and recharge, and unleash the wild within. It's kind of in that order too. It's like you follow the voice of your soul, you listen to what's going on within by retreating and recharging, or the voice inside of you is telling you to do so, and then doing so will allow you to come to a point where you'll be able to unleash all of those things that you were able to align yourself with through that process of retreating and recharging. So it's looking pretty good here. Let's see. All right, Spirit guides, talk to us. What is the message? At the bottom is judgment. Judgment is about something from the past coming back with making a decision. And usually when you're making a decision, a judgment call, it's in a new phase, it's starting a new phase. And the judgment card is XX, which is 2 X's, Ace of Wands. And it did come out kind of slant, almost like it wanted to come out reverse. So it's like you're slowly going to be coming into this point of a new beginning, a new way of being enlightened or enlightenment that has ignited your passion, right? Now, with this new enlightenment that you're receiving, this new way of, or this new passion that has built up within you, It's going to allow you to have a brand new start, a fresh new beginning, pretty much. New growth. And we are coming into spring equinox as of 3:20, which is tomorrow. Whatever this new idea is, this new invention, follow the voice of your soul, because it's going to bring you some abundance like never ever before. The Empress is giving birth to a new idea, okay? The Empress is someone who could be expecting, could be giving birth soon. It's also Taurus energy. Libra as well, as it relates to Venus. And Venus is about love, money, and career. So, having this new beginning, after you follow the voice of your soul, retreating and recharging, unleash the wild within. This is unleashing the wild within, okay? Giving birth to this new idea that's going to bring you a lot of abundance in every area of your life, basically. Liking this reading. Could be a commitment for some of you, marriage, or just having the knowledge of the newfound wisdom that you've had by retreating and recharging, and follow the inner voice, the voice of your soul. You have the Empress, which is 3, and the Hierophant, which is 5. So 8 is about abundance. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. Sorry, y'all. I just had a moment. I was just thinking of something. Okay, so this is definitely a new commitment that's going to bring in an addition to a family for sure. Some of you could also be teachers in terms of how to manifest certain things, or how to use the power of action due to meditation. And what I mean by that is it's using the tool of meditation to bring forth new beginnings, to give birth to new beginnings. Let's see, what else we got? It's a lot of grounded energy too. So retreating and recharging, it's putting you at this grounded space where you're like able to be creative, and this creation that you're coming up with, little do you know, is going to bring you abundance in love, money, and career. Money and career, same thing. Or maybe not for some of you, because wealth could be your health too. So being grounded, earth energy, green, Could be about a reconciliation as well. So we have 3-3. Let's keep going. It's a new beginning to a reconciliation. It could be the reconciliation to your creation. Again, like I was saying in the beginning, it's like having this moment where you're able to just pause and just be and just think without the stress of overthinking of how much time you have, or right now we're in a space globally where we have to sit back and just let things pass on through. And as it's passing on through, be mindful of how you can make yourself better by allowing yourself to have that reset physically, mentally, and spiritually. So that's definitely important. Some of you could be in your head about how you're going to create certain things, but don't be, because we have the Ace of Wands. So the universe, your divine creator, is going to be by your side during this time, as long as you trust and have faith in a divine that they will have your back, or it will have your back. We have the Knight of Wands coming in with passion, quick passion about this new idea. Charging in on those thoughts. Shifting the energy of this Nine of Swords, because Nine of Swords is about overthinking. And when you're overthinking, you tend to put yourself in a position of procrastination. That's literally has been lifted off of us during this time, because most of us are home right now, right? So use this time to just be. You don't have to go anywhere. Some of us can't even go anywhere. But just allow yourself to be in this moment, okay? At the bottom, justice. Giving yourself the fair chance of clarity and balance. Some of you could be overthinking about a legal situation. It could be with a mother figure or mother of your child. But trust and believe that there's a new beginning happening. The Knight of Wands is also an energy of coming in and out. So some of you could be overthinking if this reconciliation is going to be the same thing, but in the first row we have commitment and the Empress and the Ace of Wands. If this is a feminine, she's at a point where she's building her empire and committed to herself or her new ideas. After, or during the process of overthinking this reconciliation, it's like you go into a phase where you're like, you know what, let me just focus on this new idea that I have and give myself the fair chance to excel. Let's get 3 more cards here. Whoa, that wanted to come out, but it didn't. So this is collective, so you may resonate with this, you may not. If you need a personal reading, again, the information is in my description box below. Take what resonates and leave the rest. What do we have? 8 of Swords. It's about the manipulative thoughts, self-sabotaging thoughts. And this is coming up under the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So again, like I said, some of you could be in your head about this reconciliation, if it's even worth the time to even go back to it. We are in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, so there still may be some things from your past coming in. Now, whatever that is that's coming back from your past, I can't tell you what to do, but give yourself the fair chance to see why something has come back, because you may find out within that, return what that new idea is for you, or it could be for both parties. You never know. Don't just be quick to dismiss something. fill it out. See why it is that it's coming back. What were you doing to attract a certain energy to come back? I just saw 2012 on the timer. That could resonate with somebody. It could be somebody that came back in 2012. Who knows? You know. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone who is, whatever this new idea that comes in, she is going to shine like a diamond. Beautiful as ever. Okay? Fire energy. So when you think of the Queen of Wands, you're thinking of someone who is pretty much spicy with stuff. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Doesn't have to be, but those are the zodiac signs as it relates to the Queen of Wands. Someone who can see right through you or anything or anyone. As we have the black cat. Some people look at it as bad luck. It's not. It's something that's actually of high back in like Egyptian times, the black cat was pretty much praised. Okay? It's like whomever this is because this Queen of Wands is coming out under the Empress and the Nine of Swords. So there's a completion coming of these thoughts, these self-sabotaging thoughts. And once you come into that phase of the Queen of Wands where you're just like, you know what, I'm going to keep pushing it forward, doing what I need to do, looking as good as I need to look on my throne. Empress status, 222 on the clock. 2220, so 222. Focus on the bigger picture. Giving yourself that fair chance, that having that balance. You know what I mean? It's like you're being honest with yourself and what your purpose in this life is. You're knowledgeable. You have everything you need in terms of wisdom on how to move forward. And there's nothing that's going to stop you. One more card, Spirit. What do we have at the bottom? Justice, again, still at the bottom. Giving yourself that fair chance. One more card, Spirit. One more card. What's the final message? Unleashing the wild within. Yes, indeed. Some of you are definitely connected to the stars as well. Check and see which constellation you resonate with, and just, research that and see how it relates to you and what you're trying to do. One more card, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. The wheel is turning. The completion of a cycle. Okay? You just can't make this up. At the bottom, moving forward. Stepping away from those things that were taking you off balance and giving yourself that fair chance. Even if it means that you have to relocate. You're going to do what you have to do to get this Wheel of Fortune. Or to listen to your inner guidance, that following the voice of your soul. Because the Wheel of Fortune is also about the universal divine creator pushing you forward, turning the wheel for you. After you completed the cycles of the things or the thoughts, situations, people, whomever, whatever. For this new beginning. This was at the top, y'all. 2444 on a timer. 444 is about being guided, your angels around you, pushing you forward, pushing you to hit that reset button and take that leap of faith. So, definitely vibes. right now, y'all. I want to see something. Let's see what this Nine of Swords is about. Spirit, what is the Nine of Swords about? Tell us about the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Spirit. What is the Nine of Swords? Overthinking this new beginning. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so the clarifying card for the Nine of Swords is the Fool card. I just finished telling you guys about the Fool card, which was at the top of the deck after I finished this spread. Okay, the leap of faith. So some of you are in your heads a little too much, overthinking this new beginning. Just flow with it. Do what you can control. Leave the rest to the divine, because you're trying to step into the position of the divine and what it's trying to do for you, so you're not able to shift the way you need to. Then I clarified the Eight of Swords. What came out? The Six of Swords. At the bottom of the deck after this spread was the Six of Swords. So you're having self-sabotaging thoughts about giving yourself that fair chance to move forward. Then we have the Frog in this picture, which is also about leaping, taking that leap of faith. Get out of your head and thinking of the things that could go wrong when it comes to taking this leap of faith. So that's what Spirit said, not me. Let's get some more cards here, y'all. Let's see. Spirit, what is the advice for the collective? What is the advice for the collective? What is the advice for the collective? The answers you need are coming. And when they're coming, don't push them away. Take time to breathe out, retreat, and recharge. This is where you'll get your answers. 2 cards. There you go. You have the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. Okay? Gemini in the traditional tarot is the Lover's card. So making a decision with the answers that are coming, because that's what you're looking for. Don't overthink it. Take time to breathe out. Follow the voice of your soul at the beginning and retreat and recharge, right? Okay. Then we have don't let your past hold you back, which is what some of you could be doing as we had this in the middle of the spread. Don't let your past hold you back from this new beginning. Have faith in your dreams is the last card. Waxing crescent moon. And that, my loves, is your reading for today. Okay? Take what resonates. Don't stop yourself from moving forward. Just keep moving and doing what you can control. If you're overthinking, write those things that you're overthinking. Get it out of your mind however you need to. But it's time for a new cycle, y'all.